music. Rebel music.
I present to you the Sugar Plum Scary. Not the Sugar Plum Fairy, because it's scary. Wet and gushy. Ho ho ho, motherfucker. Oh girl, look at my necklace. She got 3 speeds like a vibrator. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Alright, I'm here. For real this time. I don't know what that was. Honestly, I'm on level 100 crackhead today. I just can't control myself. I've had 2 coffees because I woke up really early today. And now I'm here. You know, I don't know if you thought the same about me, but that ballet dancing was phenomenal. Okay, have you ever seen a ballet like that? Exactly. You haven't, so that's why it's good. It's the being a ballerina, but still not getting no wiener for me. Very that. Anyways, Miss Thing, today's video will be a Jeffree Star Cosmetics come on bitch, a blood money review and tutorial. I also have the little chappity stickity. I don't really have anything else from the collection just because I'm trying to have some self-control. I know, it's hard, but I'm trying to have self-control. Okay, this week gonna be in focus. I'm trying to have some self-control because, you know, I'm a new brand owner and I much rather spend my money to invest it into my brand, which if you don't know, my brand's down below. This week, you get 30% off your entire order, which is some sales and some deals, and every week in December will be a different deal a week. So just watch out on the social medias for that, link down below also. But yeah, if you want to see my look and my thoughts about this palette, then let's get right into this, baby. Oh, no. Copyright. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with all your mothers, brothers, and sisters on all the social medias, and let's get right into it. Okay. First of all, before I go ahead and do my look, because I'm going to do my base and everything else off of camera and just do the eyes on camera, because that's the only reason why I'm doing this video is for the eyes. So if you want to see foundation, let me know. We can do that another day, baby. But for now, we're just going to do the eyes on camera. But I just want to analyze everything first and give you my thoughts about the first impressions of looking at it. First of all, I also got this little lip balm in the shade Stoned. It's just like a green lip balm, but it's just tinted. And as you can tell, I'm loving this. It was like at least up to here, and I've used it almost every single night. I got some on my lips right now. And it really is super nourishing and hydrating, and I really love it. The packaging is super luxurious. It's like a hard plastic or almost imitation metal, because it kind of feels like metally, but like it's not metal, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. But yeah, I really like this, and I'm actually in love with it. I definitely will be repurchasing it because I feel like it's nice to prepare my lips before doing my makeup. So next up we have the Blood Money, and this is the unicarton it comes in. It kind of just looks like, you know, money. I mean, what else, Braxton? But I like the way that this unit carton actually opens. I keep my unicartons on my palettes until I film with them, so it's in pristine condition for y'all. And let's check her out. Here we have the Blood Money. My mother actually ordered me the Vanilla Crocodile backpack whenever they had a sale on Jeffree Star Cosmetics for the Black Friday event because I really wanted it, but like I said, I'm trying to really watch where I spend my money so that I can spend it in my brand. And also, I just couldn't find myself spending $80 on a backpack. I actually was going to buy it whenever it was on sale for $50, but my mom swooped in and said, I don't know what to get you for Christmas, let me buy this for you. This one has some really nice hardware on the 4 corners. Do y'all want to do some peel porn? Let's see. Okay, well. Girl. Okay, ma'am. Okay. Okay. Okay, here it is. Ready? Peel porn. Here it is. It has like a beautiful metallic-y logo, which someone got cut by their palette, which I'll insert pictures. Honestly, like, I was very worried for her. Oof. For her, but also I was like, it doesn't seem safe, but mine's all smooth, thankfully. Well, now there's fingerprints on it, but let's go right into showing you the actual palette and how it opens. Now, it is kind of one of the harder ones to open. Of course, it comes with, well, I thought it had plastic. Oh, it does have plastic. It comes with plastic sheet on it, and then it comes with a plastic sheet on the mirror. Now, overall, I love the packaging. You know, I love Jeffree's trunks. He really, you know, innovated that when it comes to eyeshadow palettes. I'm sure he was inspired by Louis because he loves his Louis trunks. But for me, I think that the paper on the back, like the green metallic-y paper, gives it such a cheap vibe and look. I don't know why. It gives me Price is Right vibes, which Price is Right is not cheap or anything like that, but it just doesn't add to the experience. It kind of takes away from me. And I never really take these things off, so I don't really care about that. But overall, the color story seems to be super beautiful. I know a lot of people were waiting for this palette from Jeffree. I personally do not wear greens. I've worn green eyeshadow 2 other times. So this will be my third, but third time's a charm, baby. So let's get right into it. I'm super excited about this. I'm going to go ahead and hop off of camera and do my brows off of camera. Okay, and do my brows off of camera, and then I'll be right back to do the look. So hang in there. What's with the tongue? Like, who am I? Okay, so I'm back, and I was never good at math, but these eyebrows don't add up. They are not the same angle. They're not sisters. They never were, but they're definitely not cousins. No, ma'am. No resemblance. Like one's like a 90 degree, and then one's like a 180 degree. That's totally wrong. I don't know anything about math or anything like that. Anyways, let's move right along and get to doing the eye. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in so that you can see closer, so that, you know, you can see every pore and every mistaken brow mark. But you know what? It is what it is. We're going to go ahead and zoom you on in. I'm going to be really honest with you. I literally left and went to McDonald's, so I don't remember what I filmed before I left. So yeah, we're just going to go in with the palette. Here it is. Hopefully Braxton, that filmed like an hour ago, filmed like, you know, like stuff about the palette. But here's a better look at it if I didn't show you already. So I'm going to go for a very green look today. I mean, obviously, what else would I do? But I do want to try and do a video next time where I try and use the more neutral shades and try and create a more wearable shade, a more wearable look. Am I even recording? So I'm just going to go ahead and just take a brush. And I'm going to go ahead and start off with the shade Make It Rain. Make it rain if you want to see some wet and gushy. And I'm just going to run this through the crease. My base is lightly set. I use the P. Louise eyeshadow base. And Rumor 0.5. Like I said, everything that I wear, as usual, will be linked down below. Now, honestly, I don't work with greens a lot, so I don't know if they're difficult to work with, but I think I should be fine. It seems to be applying pretty well, which I had no doubt about, because I mean, it's Jeffree Star. I feel like the green might bring out my eyes, because I have super brown eyes. Alright, I feel like this shade laid down really nicely. Now we're going to go ahead and keep deepening it up and also blending it out. You know the drill with that. I'm actually going to take a small brush right here. And I'm actually going to take the shade Crocodile Tears, which actually I love that liquid lippy. I don't really ever wear it, but it's super, super pretty. And I think the key is really just to start lightly and build up as you go, so that you have a more easy application. I am seeing a little more fallout than I'm actually used to with Jeffree Star Cosmetics, but honestly, it's really not a whole lot. I don't care about fallout or kick up in a pan. As long as the product works, it blends out, applies pigmently and smoothly. Pigmentedly. Wait, is that a word? I don't really even know. I'm going to keep on deepening it up, and I know you're saying, like, Braxton, where's the blend? But I usually like to add the colors, then blend it out. I know I'm a very messy person. Ooh, never thought I'd ever say that. Now we're going to take the shade called Jaded, and we're going to work this even lower into the crease. I've got glitter in my crease. A lot of these are starting to look the same, but it could just be my placement. So I'm actually going to go ahead and start blending it out. So I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Make It Rain again, and I'm going to dip into the shade Mint Condition as well. And just really start lightly grazing the edge. And then I'll probably end up warming it up with some of the Chameleon Fetish, because it is more of a warm-toned green, which I don't know if that really makes sense, but you can see the undertones in a lot of eyeshadows, and that one appears to have more of a warm tone to it. So you really don't have to do much. You can really just apply super light pressure and just let it do all the work. So I'm going to go in with Chameleon Fetish. I almost said Chameleon Fetish. I watch a drag queen here on YouTube. Her name is Kimora Black, and she reviews a lot of Jeffree's products. She's on the PR, and she said Chameleon Fetish. So ever since then, every time I see the shade Chameleon Fetish, I think of Chameleon Fetish. I actually want to take a clean brush and just kind of go over it with no product to really help get rid of any of the excess and just further blend it out. Nikki Tutorials does this, and I love Nikki Tutorials. She does some of the most beautiful makeup looks I honestly see on YouTube. I love her so much. Her artistry is so unreal, and she's so unproblematic and just kind, you know? And I love her so much. So I'm going to go in back with the shades we used from earlier just to reinforce some of the depth in the crease. I'm going to actually go ahead and try and use this black in here. It seems to have glitter in it, but I don't really think it's going to translate as much when I put it on the eye. We can hope not. But let's go ahead and give it a try. I just want a little bit more depth. Just the slightest. Like that. Just see how it adds that extra oomph. Alright, I'm going to take a larger brush and go in with Make It Rain and Crocodile Tears back and forth. Just buff that out and through the crease. And taking our clean brush again and just further blending that out. I'm not even in frame. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm literally the worst. Alright, I think it's so cute. I think it's something that's green, Braxton, but it's not super green. I mean, it's all green. I don't know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying? It looks super wearable in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the crease, and then we're going to dip into some of these shimmers. Alright, so as you can see, I went for a very dramatic and oversized crease. I really wanted to amp up the drama with it. Now, I want to go in with both CEO and Money Heist. So first of all, I'm going to take just a clean dry brush just to see how the shadow does on its own. I'm picking up CEO. Wow, it seems to actually apply it really well. Dry. I actually don't like using shadows wet. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I love a finger, I love it wet. That's what she said. That's actually what he probably said too. But I don't know. I really don't like doing that. I love when my shimmers can, you know, go on their own and not need that extra help. Okay, I actually want to add on top of that some of Money Heist to maybe add a little bit of dimension. You know, that dementia. And on the other side, I'm actually going to take some of Divine Intervention just to really do it up. And add even more of just like some dimension. I love some good dimension. Whoa, that Divine Intervention shade is like transforming it. I love that. I didn't realize it had such a green undertone. I literally just thought it was like pale white, but no. That's stunning. Okay, so I'm gonna just blend out the harsh edges right quick, and then after that, I'm gonna hop off of camera and do the other eye, and then we'll be back, and I'll have my full face on to give you my thoughts and review of everything. So yeah, BRB. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. What do? You just put some glitter on that shit. Perfect. Sliding around. Okay, come on, bruh. Where's the tackiness? I think it's here. Okay, well, that works for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get changed into my outfit, and then I'll be back to give you my final thoughts. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? RuPaul's Drag Race could never. Headband reveal! Oh, snap. Okay, I'll be right back. Ah! So my overall thoughts about this palette are that it's a great quality palette. I think that it performs super well. The shimmer that you see on my eye is not what's in the palette because I did layer on top with my brand's pressed glitter just because I wanted a little extra oomph to the look, and I really feel like it helped kick it up a notch. But I do think it's a really great quality palette. The packaging's super nice and super luxurious. For me, though, I'm not a huge green person. I actually hate green. No offense to the green lovers out there. I see you, Mr. Grinch. But I just don't find myself reaching for this. I've only done green looks 2 other times. But with that being said, I think it's a great palette. And if you have the extra money and if you're looking for a green color story, then I definitely suggest you check it out if that's something you want. But leave, you know, a comment down below telling me what you think. Do you like this palette? Do you not like this palette? I hope you beauties enjoyed. I hope that you have a beautiful day, night, evening, wherever you are in the world. Don't forget to stay beautiful. Also, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with all your mothers, brothers, and sisters on all the social medias. And also check the description box down below so that you can follow me on all my social medias. Cue the montage. It's the toys in the background for me. You know what? This. Much better. Alright, take 2. It's the forehead for me. She goes mouse and mouse. Oh, you can see Minnie Mouse. Hey, girl. What's up? Also, it's just still having a tag on for me. A hot ass mess. Is this a good spot? Oh, it's going down. I'm yelling timber. So I hope you beauties get go. What the fuck? Oh, you are too close. Too close. Too high. Oh, I got mascara.
What?
Go away.
No.
I said go away.